watching YouTube. It's your girl, Oh.that'sCalaa. I know I might have said Kayla Nicole in my previous video, but it's no longer Kayla Nicole, it's Oh.that'sCalaa. And as you can see, I'm back here with part 2 of the story time of my BD/best friend is DELULU. So, y'all, and I know y'all probably peeped me like keep playing in my hair in the first video, part 1. I am not finna keep doing that. I'm gonna try not to, but I don't know, I guess I'm so used to just touching on my hair. But yeah. Oh, and if y'all hear the fan in the background, mind your business. It's hot as outside in Georgia. You think I'm finna not have a fan going and an AC going? Are you dumb? Yeah, no. But y'all, let's go ahead and get into this video. Okay, officially part 2. So everything now that has happened took place in 2020. Everything before that took place in part 1 that actually happened in 2019. I know I kept saying 2018, but it really happened in 2019. So let's go ahead and get into 2020. So now 2020, I was no longer in Atlanta. I had ended up moving to North Carolina, but that's a story time for another day. Just remind me, if y'all want that story time, let me know. Anyways, so it had to be like I say like May, June 2020. I had got a notification from Sneaky Link. Remind you, I haven't talked to Sneaky Link since the incident before from happening. Like, so it might have been like a couple months to a year from us talking again. So when I got that notification off Snapchat, I'm like, this is no, like, what the fuck, what he want? So I opened it, and he was basically like saying like I look good, or he's either sent me the emojis, or I know he said something to that effect. Y'all, I'm telling you, if I had my 11, I would have showed y'all, but it's okay, it's okay. So I think I said thank you, and that was that. Because then out of nowhere, I got another remind y'all, when I got that notification off Snapchat, it was a message, and then it followed with I think he had added me on Snap, and I added him back, but that was it. So a couple days after that, I get another notification, or either, I don't know, I just so happened to go on Snapchat and I saw that we wasn't friends. So then that's when I think I had either he texted me off Snap, or I just said something to him off Snap. Yeah, either he texted me off Snap or I said something, but I know, I'm sorry, I got a notification. I know one of us said something on Snap about it, because I was like, damn, I thought we was friends on Snap, and he was like we was, but he was like we was, but DELULU went through my phone and she blocked you. She blocked you. That's what he said. So I was like, what? Like, she's still on that? Like, that's weird. Mind you, this whole time I did not know DELULU and Sneaky Link done got together. They're officially a couple now. So I'm like, he didn't tell me this. Like, he still didn't even tell me this. I found this out later on, but we're gonna get into that. So when he said that, I was just like, that's weird. Like, why is she going through his phone? Like, why did she go through his phone just to unblock me? Like, not unblock me, but block me on Snapchat. That was weird. So I just said, oh, okay. I left it like that, and that was that. Like I said, that happened like May, June 2020. So then that was the first time we had ever communicated since the incident or whatever. So then we're gonna go down to like, I say about October, like mid-October. I had ended up moving back to Atlanta because I just had moved back to Atlanta. Like I said, that's a story time for another day. If y'all wanna know, let me know. So I ended up moving back to Atlanta in like mid-October or whatever. And at the time, I was going through some stuff, and I had already posted, like, I think I had posted on Snap, because remind you, after he told me that she had blocked me, he ended up unblocking me and adding me back as a friend. So we were still friends ever since that situation. So when October came of 2020, I had posted on my Snap, and I was just like, I think I might have said to the fact that I was single, and if I did, I would probably post it in a video. I just probably might have to look for that screenshot. So yeah, so mid-October, I want to say like the 20th, like it was like around 20, like October 20th or whatever, something like that. I had ended up having a photo shoot, and I posted some, like, just a little snippet of the photo shoot or whatever on my Snap, and Sneaky Link again slid up on it. Again, remind you, around this time, Sneaky Link and DELULU are still dating, and he's sliding up on my snaps. At this time, I still don't know until after the fact. So he slid up, he was like, oh, you still look good, da 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 da. So I'm like, you just talking, da 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 da. So he ended up saying, he knew my birthday was coming up, because like I said I did a photo shoot. I did a photo shoot for my birthday because I was turning 23. And he knew my birthday was coming up. So this happened October 20th. So a little bit after October, my birthday month comes in play. So then he's asking, like, we still communicating, but it's not like that. So he's asking me, oh, what you doing for your birthday, da 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 da. And I was like, I'm not really doing anything, because like I said, around this time I was depressed. I was going through a lot. I really didn't know what I was gonna do for my birthday. I just know that I did that photo shoot to make me feel better because of what I was going through. So like I said, he was asking me like what were my plans for my birthday, this and that, third. And he was like, because I'll come fuck with you. So I was just like, okay, bet. So then let's get into this. So I can't remember if we went out on my birthday or the weekend of my birthday, because he did come out. Hold on, I got this video. Okay, so it was after my birthday. It was after my birthday. So what happened was, I ended up getting a message off Instagram, like a DM off Instagram. I ended up getting a message off Instagram the day of my birthday, and it said, since you and Sneaky Link back on each other's shit, you can have his ass. I got time. I'm gonna show y'all, so y'all know I'm not lying. I might have to edit that out so y'all can't see, but okay. Now let me explain that. Like I said, this was on my birthday. So when he followed me, this was his first time ever following me on Instagram, because remind y'all, I never gave him my Instagram. He has always had my business Instagram, and he has always had my Snapchat, never my real Instagram. And I was no longer with my mans no more after I broke up with him in October. I hope I'm not confusing y'all. So yeah, so we finally followed each other on Instagram, and as I'm going through his pictures, I'm like, whoa there. Like, I saw a picture of them together, and I'm like, whoa there. When did this happen? Never said anything. I just said, in my head, I'm like, when did this happen? So, after, and as a matter of fact, even before I got that message on Instagram, I did get a message from him, and he was like trying to link or whatever. And I was just like, okay. So when I said before I got that DM from her, me and him had already exchanged numbers on Instagram, not Instagram, Snapchat. Cause he said, I saw the messages. I went back through my Snapchat messages, and he sent me his number, and then I ended up texting him. But I don't know why I screenshotted this. But he was like, you trying to smoke? And I was like, you gonna push up? And he was like, you're not trying to push up on me. She's LOL, I ain't that far. My response was, no sir, you have bitch problems, and I'm not trying to be in the middle of that. Like I said, the reason why I said that was because before when we followed each other, when me and Sneaky Link followed each other on Instagram, I had saw a picture on his page, and I'm like, whoa. Not even that, not even to mention, when we first started back communicating, like when he was asking me, like, okay, after my photo shoot, that's when we started talking heavy. Like, he was telling me, he was basically like venting to me, and I was kind of venting to him about what was going on with me, and he was venting to me about what was going on with him and Delusional in their relationship. And me being me, let me not say this, but me being me, I just felt like I'm not finna step on nobody's toes. If you say you don't want to be with her, you better let her know, because I ain't got time for that. Like, I'm not finna be playing side. No, I'm not finna be doing that. So I was like, cause the reason why I said that was because when we first linked up, when we first linked up or whatever, like I said, we was just venting. We didn't do anything. We just smoked, and we was just venting the whole time. And after he had left my house or whatever, I had is this the number? When he had left my house, he basically had texted me, but he couldn't text me because he was driving, so he ended up sending me a voice message. I wouldn't be me if I didn't keep that voice message. Now would I? Let me let y'all hear this. Y'all, I found it. Okay, so what I was saying was, okay, so the first time that we linked up, right, from in 2020, like from everything that had happened back in 2019, this is our first time linking up in 2020. It was actually the day of my birthday, because I had ended up doing something that weekend. But like I said, this is the first link up since all that happened in 2020. So when he after he left my house, well, let me just briefly, like, you know, I don't really gotta read the whole conversation, but where I had showed the screenshots, like, he was like, you trying to smoke? And I was like, you gonna push up? He was like, you're not trying to push up on me, jeez, LOL, it ain't that far. I'm like, no sir, you have bitch problems, and I'm not trying to be in the middle of all that. He's talking about, you right, I'm gonna see if I can pull up on you. I'm like, LOL, yeah, you see. So he talking about, facts, I ain't gonna cap, I have really missed you, Michaela, no cap, LOL. And then, okay, so when he said this to me, he was damn near leaving I think he had ended up leaving my house. Yeah, he had ended up leaving. No, he was not even to my house there. Oh, why did I say? Okay, yeah, he did say that. Okay, he did say it. He did. So then, as we still texting or whatever, I told him, I said, wait, hold on before you come. He said, man, LOL. And I'm like, what? I'm gonna laugh my ass off. I said what? And I'm like, laughing my ass off. I'm finna beat her ass. And he was like, why? She just came down the stairs and flipped out on me because she went and saw that I followed you. And I was like, oh well. She texted me. He talking about some stop. What she saying? And the message where she was like, since you and Sneaky Link back on each other's shit, you can have his ass, I don't got time. And then that's when I sent him the screenshot, and he was like, because I'm following you, LOL, we fuck with each other. And I was like, I'm gonna tell her I'm gonna fight, because I don't even play like that. Like, girl, it's my birthday. Like, you hitting me up about a nigga that I'm not even really worried about. We're just not even talking about getting back together. We're just venting to each other. And you hitting my line on bullshit, bitch. Get out of here. Wish me a happy birthday. That's the least you could have did. You could have been like, happy birthday, bitch. But if you want your nigga, if you want this lame ass nigga back, come get him. You feel me? Like, I would have took the happy birthday and I would have ignored what you said about the nigga, but damn. So then that's when he just basically like, don't say nothing back to her, like, don't go back and forth with her and shit like that. And I'm like, I guess or whatever. So like I said, he ended up pulling up on me or whatever, right? So literally after he leaves, maybe this wasn't even the same day. This probably was the next day. Yeah, this was the next day. So after he left my house or whatever, the next day he texted me. He says, I appreciate you, Nicole. Thank you. Now he called me Nicole because that's just like a little inside little thing. And I'm like, anytime, Christopher. This means, like, you know, I'm just asking. I'm just asking him a question. He was like, nah, I never did that the first time. And I'm like, okay, with all the chaos, all that. And he was like, whatever. So then that's when this is where the message come in at.
Yeah, I'm still driving and shit, so I'm just seeing this little voice message right here. Oh, yeah. Niggas finna go get some food though right now from Texas and shit. Man, this whole car ride, man, I just been thinking, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? I really want to be all in, really, for you, okay? And I'm not even on no trying to jump, you know what I'm saying? Not trying to be on no rebound shit or trying to jump back in, but it's like, I've really always had a thing for you. Like, I don't know. Like, even when that shit did go there, I always still had wanted to be with you for real. Like, so it's like, I kind of just want to, you know what I'm saying, be all in with you. It's just like, it's different with you. Like, I don't be stressed out dealing with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know.
Okay. Not my word, Sneaky Link's word. So after I got that message, so yeah, after he sent me that, I'm not gonna lie, I did go back and forth with her in the DMs. And I'ma just let y'all know. I mean, I'ma post the screenshots on the screen, but I'ma just briefly tell y'all what was said. So y'all know there's not no cap in my motherfucking rap, because I don't delete nothing. See, she hit me up first. Since you and Sneaky Link back on each other ish, you can have his ass. I don't got time. I hit her with the, girl, it's my birthday. I don't have time for whatever the fuck y'all got going on. Do you want to fight? She gonna say, if you want to run up, Goofy, I'm Goofy, ... never mind, LOL. Do you want to fight? If you gonna pull up, then do so. I said I will, Mara. He said, my girl, yes, pull up to this dump so you can see how we living. You're Goofy, and you're gonna get your ass teamed up. Better know what you set yourself up for. You must not know who you're talking to. So I said, yeah, because your ass the police, and you stay with his ass, so that's how y'all living. But I'm finna kick your ass out so I can move you in the fuck. But when I said that, I was just playing, because I'm like, bitch, you sitting up here talking about the next person, but you was just in the, you was in the same predicament. Like, shut up, bitch. Anyways, see something. Move on in this dump with no air. Because I'm gonna go. Bye, bitch. Don't let the door hit you on the motherfucking way out, hoe. Fuck is you talking about? And I'm like, we're gonna find a better place, babe. Fuck you. Respectfully. And I said, leave that bitch. The fuck is stopping you, you silly rabbit. Talking about, you done? No, are you done? Like, you started with me. How are you gonna ask me if I'm done? I'm not done. Actually, I'm just getting started, ho. What are you talking about? She's talking about something. Take care of a nigga because it would never be me. You really got some nerve. Come over here and get murked, bitch, for real. How can I get murked by a bitch who called 12? 24/7. Okay. So I said, I got somebody for you. Text her back. It was basically my best friend because I tell my bitch everything. I told my best friend hopped down on her best friend. Like, my best friend ran down on her best friend. Her best friend was literally giving pussy. Like, she didn't want to help her friend out. Like, what friend? That's what it gave. Like, what friend? I don't got no best friend. Who my best friend is? That's what it gave when it came down to her best friend. So then that's when she started video calling me like back and forth. And then she like, nah, baby, you just said you was gonna pull up, so stand on it. I did. I said I was gonna pull up tomorrow. Not today, bitch. Tomorrow. She said my son, don't send no messenger. I want your headshot. I didn't send no messenger. Like I said, my bitch gonna go hard for me. You feel me? I ain't sent her. She sent her. She knew what the fuck time it was. The fuck, I ain't had to do shit. So then that's when I had those messages too. So she didn't send the address. kept calling me back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, just calling me. I literally called this girl twice. Y'all know how when you call somebody off Instagram, it shows where you call them and then it shows where you end it, and then literally only call her twice. This bitch called 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, calm down. So then I was like, so you're not gonna pick up the phone? Like, you're not gonna pick up the phone now, huh? I'm like, so when she finally did pick up the phone, I think she was her mom. She was on the phone and her mom was in the background. And I'm trying to talk and all I hear is them talking. And I'm like, bro, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Let me fucking talk. I don't give a fuck if a vein did pop out the side of my motherfucking head. Bitch, let me talk. Shut up. Shut up. So she was like, girl, Sneaky Link ain't got no money to be helping no broken to be helping. What? So where did this come from? Sneaky Link ain't got no money to be helping your broke ass mama like your ex nigga. You was going too hard. This is where I had to hold up. Somebody talking. Not because of the broke part, because like my ex never helped my mama out with shit. What are you talking about? If anything, my mama was the one helping my ex out. So my ex-man. When I say ex, we're gonna say ex-man. So what is she talking about? Where's she getting this information from? She's just doing this. So I'm like, girl, I don't want Sneaky Link money. The fuck? I got my own shit. The fuck? Never needed a nigga for shit. Me and you are not the same. You feel me? My mama raised me different. You feel me? Like, this is a different breed, baby. Fuck is you talking about? So then I call her one more time. Bitch still ain't answer. She gets to calling me again. She time. I dropped daddy. Come on. We in the hood too. Let's go. Bitch, you're nowhere near hood. You're from Athens. So that was that. Like, she just kept talking about pull up, this and that, third. Like, I said I was gonna pull up tomorrow. Don't tell me when to pull up. It's money to be made right now. Okay? Maybe you ain't got no money to be made, but baby, I got money to be made. So don't tell me what to do. So basically, that was basically the rest of the message. Just like, yeah. And then the very last part where I had ended up blocking her, she was like, I went to court for something like this already. LOL, thanks for the threats. I almost got locked up for the same is. Ex Sneaky Link, he was there. He finna go to jail with y'all for sending y'all things. So I'm like, bruh, I don't give a fuck for real. I ain't Sneaky Link, bitch. My name is Kayla, bitch. I'm not fucking you. Sneaky Link is. So I don't give a fuck. You blocked me, but wasn't so smart about understanding your messages to me. So when you say you're gonna get the police involved about threats, you gotta remember what you sent the next person to. So if I'm going down, baby, you're going down too, because again, messages. You sent me your address multiple times. You told me to come to you. So what do you mean threats? You feel me? So then after I had ended up telling Sneaky Link what was going on or whatever the case may be, and he was basically like, y'all just stop arguing with her, she gonna keep going, just leave that girl alone, So you know what, me being me, I said, you know what, I don't care about it no more. It is what it is. I said what I said. Bitch don't want to fight, and that's just that. So this all took place literally 2 or 3 days after my birthday. So after all that had died down, December rolls around 2020, and I'm just, me and Sneaky Link still, basically, we didn't start really fucking with each other heavy until after my birthday. And my birthday the 17th, we didn't start fucking with each other heavy until about, I'd say November 20th for real. So after my birthday, we started fucking with each other heavy. I'm talking about we were so inseparable, but hold on, I'm missing a part. So November 18th, he actually texted me and was like, I broke up with her. My birthday was the 17th. And I know this might sound like, damn, like y'all basically just rebound off each other. But when me and him first started back texting each other, my intentions was never for us to be back fucking, back talking, back none of that. It was just like a friendly thing, you feel me? Like none of that. I can say it wasn't a rebound, but then again, it kind of looks like it. It sounds like it. It looks like it. So I guess after he had ended up breaking up with her, she ended up moving out or whatever. She was saying in our messages by law she had 30 days to stay there. Bitch didn't even last 30 days. She didn't even wait her 30 days. Bitch got the fuck up out of there. So that's why I said I missed him apart, because he did text me. He was like, I broke up with her on November 18th. And I was just like I said, and I'm gonna keep saying this, I never stepped on anybody's toes. What led him to breaking up with her is things that happened in their relationship, things that she was doing. You know, I just played the voice recording for y'all where he was saying like it's much easier. I don't have to stress when I'm with you. When I'm with her, I'm literally always stressing, or I'm going through something because of her attitude, how she is as herself as a person. You feel me? So I didn't have anything to do with that. That was his choice to break up with her, his choice to move on. I ain't have nothing to do with that. And I stated that. And I said I didn't want anything to do with that. If you're gonna move on, move on. So back to the story. So basically, like, December comes around. Like I said, we damn near been inseparable. He done met my mama. I think I done met his mama. But in this moment, in this situation that happened in December, kind of like, I didn't understand it, but I'll just tell y'all. So basically, around Christmas, it was around Christmas time, and I was supposed to like spend Christmas with him. I had got this man I think a couple of gifts or whatever, and I was supposed to spend Christmas with him. And remind you, he had his own place at the time, so I was damn near going back and forth to his place to my place, his place to my place. And like I said, I was supposed to spend Christmas with him or whatever, so I was trying to tell him hey, if I'm gonna spend Christmas with you, you need to let me know when I need to come over, what are we doing, all that type shit. He wasn't replying, so I'm like, this is weird, what the fuck. So then that's when I'm just getting aggravated, because hours is going by, no response, no text message, no call, no nothing. So I'm just it's weird. So he ended up finally texting me back, and he was like, hey, I'm over at my brother's house helping my mom. And I'm like, okay. And I'm like, well, how long you gonna be there? He told me, oh, it's gonna be a minute. I'm probably gonna end up having to spend the night or whatever. So I'm like, damn. So I'm like, I need to get some stuff from your house. But it's okay, I can wait till tomorrow or whatever. He was like, okay, cool. So I asked him, I was like, you don't want to be on the phone tonight? He was like, nah, I'm kind of tired. I'll just talk to you tomorrow. So I'm like, okay, whatever. I instantly, my heart was broken, because it's just a woman intuition. It's always a woman intuition. It's you're always right. I'm not gonna lie, I was right. I was dead ass right in this moment. And I have been right about a lot of things. That's why I'll be listening to my intuition sometimes. So I ended up it was just something in my gut was telling me this nigga lying, because why wouldn't you want to get on the phone with me? So he was like, oh, he's tired, he wanted to just go to sleep and talk to me tomorrow. So I let it go. I let him do that. The next day came, I'm texting him, I'm like, hey, what time you gonna be back to your place? Because I do need to come over there, and I need to get some of my stuff that I left over there. He didn't hit me up until the afternoon time. He just kept giving me the run around all day. So I finally was like, look, you ain't at your brother's house. You're just not helping your mom. You're cap. So at this point, I know you with her. I know you with DELULU, and just say that. If you with her, I'm not even finna get mad. I just want you to just keep it real, so that way I can know how I need to move, so I can move forward how I need to move forward type shit. So he was like, I ain't with that girl, da da da. I'm with my homeboys right now. I'm working. We're outside, we're in the field, I'll be home about 6:30, 7 o'clock. So I was like, okay, cool. I ain't never text. I said, okay, cool, and that was that. He texted me back. I ain't never text him because I'm like, okay, we're gonna see 6:30, 7 o'clock if we really gonna be home. So 6:30 came, nothing. So I'm like, okay, 7 o'clock, I'm going to text him and I'm gonna be like, I'm on the way to your house. I need my shit. I don't give a fuck if you there or not. I need my shit. So then that's when 7 o'clock came. I text him. I'm like, where you at? Like, I'm finna be on the way to your house. So it did happen around Christmas, December 20th to be exact. He just started acting like a little distant, like I'm gonna read y'all the messages. I'm gonna just read y'all. I might not read y'all all of it. Again, I might post them on the screen depending on, like, you know, what it is. But yeah, so basically, I guess we had ended up smoking, like, I say a couple hours, because he ended up, like, a couple hours before he had texted me how is smoking. And I was like, good. And he was like, you're gonna be straight, whatever. He just basically asked me about work. So then I'm just getting out to the get down. I basically asked him December 21st, 21st, of course it's 2020, at 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, I just want to know how you act up on Instagram, but I called you and you didn't answer. I asked you earlier if you were okay, and you said you were straight. You had me up here with thoughts just running through my mind of whatever the fuck is going on with you. So I mean, what's up? Because I don't like that feeling. And the reason why I sent him this message, because again, I just literally broke up with my ex in October of 2020. My ex-mans. I was with my ex-mans for damn near almost going on 4 years. So we was at a 3-year mark. So I just did not want the same thing to happen again. Like the lies, the cheating. Even though we probably wasn't even like confirmed dating, we was just, you know, talking heavily around this time. Like it wasn't no more sneaking around now. Like, yes, this is like for sure out of the closet type shit. Like, not out the closet for real, but like we're out in the opening type shit. Like, we can do this now, you feel me? Before we couldn't, now we can. So that's why I sent that text message. He was like lying, talking about something. Man, I took some Benadryl last night and I couldn't stay up for shit. I'm sorry. So I'm like, so you can talk now? He talking about can't right now with my mom and her friend Cap. So then later on, he texted me around I texted him around like 3:49. And I was like, all right, whatever. Anyway, is anybody at your place? Because I need to get some stuff. I need to get some stuff. And he was like, nah, my cousin went Christmas shopping and I ain't gonna be back over there till late tonight. My bad. I ain't even know I was gonna be doing all this with my mom. And I'm like, okay, well, just let me know. And he was like, okay, I will. Are you still working at the job or not? And I'm like, what? So basically, he was asking me, like, because I was like, I need my stuff so I can have it for my job, like, so I can, you know, be prepared for tomorrow, whatever. And he was basically, like, asking me, like, what time, like, do I get off, or, like, what time am I going in? So I was, like, confused on why he was asking me that, because, like, it's like, sir, you're worried about the wrong thing. You're trying to throw me off. You're making it seem like you're going to come back to your house and I'm going to be able to get my stuff. In reality, that's not what you was not never trying to do that. You was being a hoe, for real. So, and I just basically started one-wording him after that. So then he texted me at 10:39 p.m. December 21st, telling me something, he's finally back. No, he's finally on the way back, and I said, that's good. He told me something, how you been? I'm like, well, we'll talk about it when you can talk. Because obviously you couldn't talk all that day, so we'll talk about how I'm feeling when you're able to talk. It was like, okay, you alright? And I'm like, yeah. He said, you sure? I'm like, yeah. What about you though? He told me, yeah, I am. How's the job? And I'm like, it's straight for the most part. December 22nd at 1:30 in the morning, he texted me. He was like, Calaa, I gotta talk to you. I already know what this is. And I'm like, about you ain't yet tried to pick up the phone and call me. That shit crazy. So he gonna respond back at 6:20 and say, I know you was K. I know I was KO, my bad. I'm at my bro crib late working outside today. Capping again. I'm like, can I ask you a legit question? And he like, yeah. And I was like, you trying to fall back on me? He talking about, to be honest, Michaela, I'm not, but I am sorry for not being totally honest about my feelings to you. And it's like this, I got crazy love for you, but wait, hold on. He was like, I got crazy love for you, always, just always, but I'll be lying to you if I didn't still have feelings for DELULU. I just been feeling like shit these past couple of days, honestly, because I'm telling you that it's gonna hurt. And I ain't trying to hurt you. I ain't trying to hurt nobody. I'm like, okay. Okay. Let me know when you back home so I can come get the rest of my stuff from your place. Cause I don't give a fuck. You can have feels for that bitch, but I'm finna move on. I'm finna get the fuck on, cause nah, we're not playing these games. So he was like, see, I know you would be hurt. I know you would hate me. I'm sorry. And I'm like, I'm not hurt at all. I'm just tired. He told me, you think I don't care about you? You tired, so am I. I'm like, if you did, you would have told me that instead of hiding it, instead of lying. He told me, I didn't try to hide it. I ain't lying. But if I ain't even, I was like, but I basically told him, but if I'm ever an option, never choose me. You did, and I asked you when you came over here, was everything okay? And you lied to me in my face. He said, I just broke up with her. I ain't lie about loving you, wanted to be with you. Maybe I ain't give myself enough time to heal while you was in a relationship. I always had love for you, but I grew to F with her just from being around her for months, living with her. IDK, I don't blame you. I hate being a Cancer. I always feel bad for everything. You know how hard it is to tell a girl you love that you had feelings for someone else when I would have gotten them. If I was with you, my timing is so horrible. I always love motherfuckers when they love someone else, when I gotta wait for someone to love me back. I'm like, this never fails. I would say I'm numb to it, but I'm tired of it. So if you want to fall back, you can do that. You can do just that. I'm saying you can do that. I just want to get my stuff. Can I just get can I just get your key and get my stuff, and I'll bring your key back? Like, I don't give a fuck where you at, sir. Just give me your key. If nobody's at your house, I'll come get the key. And I would gladly take all of my shit, all my belongings, and I'll get it out your place, and I'll come back and I'll drop your key off. That's all I really wanted. I just really wanted my shit out of his house. I swear to God. I was dead ass just because I don't even play like that. So then that's when he was like, Tom, the worst person in the world. Just playing victim. Like, sir, it's nothing to play victim about. Like, you should have just been up front. So I'm just like I said, I'm one wording him. I'm short talking him because it's nothing to talk about. You told me you're not trying to fall back, but you're trying to fall back. You told me you have feelings for me, but you also have feelings for someone else. So it's just like, the fuck? Like, what is there to say? Like, it's nothing to say. Like, just leave me alone. You feel me? So then that's when he was like, but I'm all the way in Logan'sville, finna work. My key is at his homeboy's house, and his cousin and out of town. But damn, you ain't never said that. He was like, but damn, you never said that, but that's how you feeling. Because I was like, I never said that. Like, he was like, you hate me. I'm like, I never said that. So he was like, damn, you ain't never said that, but that's how you feeling right now is fuck me. And I get him Michaela. And I'm like, just let me know when you get back. I need it by the end of the day. And never said any of that. The only feelings I have right now is why me. That's it. I'm cool. I said, I'm cool, I'm hurt, but I'm good. It is what it is. So we done. So he was like, okay, I'll probably be back around 5:36. But like, he was like, but I'll let you know. But I understand that I had the same feelings. I'm sorry I hurt you. But no, it's not saying we done. Maybe we rushed into something so fast. Did you fully heal from your ex-mans? Honestly, Michaela. And I'm like, what do my healing got to do with you and what you just said to me on why you falling back? I never said I was falling back. I was not the one who texted me said I need to talk. I'm not the one who's in my feelings. I'm not the one who has feelings for somebody else and then also have feelings for the person that I'm supposed to be talking to right now. I'm not the one who's saying all this stuff. You are. So I did not like and I did not appreciate how he tried to flip it on me as if I'm the one who's doing all this. Like, no. So I was like, cool. He talking about cool. That's it. I'm like, let me just get this straight. The day you came over here and we talked about your situation, not mine. Okay, I said why? Because I don't want shit to do with that man. Everything dealing with him, I cut off and I let go. The only thing I ain't give back yet was his name, but it's coming and it's in the process. With that being said, I may not have healed from the situation, but I'm damn sure over it, and I don't have any type of feelings for him either. I can only say I will always have love for him because he was my ex-man at one point and I was in love with him, but I'm not. But see, you and me are cut different. So then that's when he was like, we cut different. It took you to cut it. See, that's why you cannot tell niggas what happened in your previous relationship, because guess what? They'll throw it back in your face. They'll throw it back in your face. They'll try to use it against you as if you did something to them. So I'm gonna read this down. He talking about, we cut different. It took you to catch him cheating again on you after I've been told you. Why? Because you loved him and you had his name. But I'm cut different because I had some feelings for a girl I broke up with a month ago, which I told you I still had love for you. I still had love for you when I came over there and was venting to you about it. If you picked me, it wouldn't have been no fucking feelings. So he's basically dwelling back on the past. Now, like I said, karma. This is karma. This was karma. This was karma at its finest. In part, when I said karma is a bitch, karma was not playing with my ass. Karma ate my ass up 1, 2, 3. Karma ate me up 3 times back to back. I ain't even gonna lie. She ate my ass up. Like, I would never ever play with karma again like that. Karma, don't play with me. Don't come for me no more, karma. Like, what the fuck? But yes. Karma Blake. Karma got me. That's why I said that in part 1. And I was like, but the reason why I'm saying karma ate me up was because had I would have just told him when we first started like talking, like heavy linking, like when we first met, had I would have told him I had a nigga then, I feel like none of this probably would have even happened. None of this probably would have went as long as it did. Like, I just should have just been honest. But I was young. Like, I think I was I was 23 when I started fully messing with him. So I was like, I was about 20, 21. So I was still young. Like, I'm in my prime. I'm having fun. You feel me? Like, my man's ain't here. He's over yonder doing whatever the fuck he doing. We long distance. Like, I'm cutting up. I'm acting bad. Okay? But yeah. So I was just like, it wasn't just cheating, but I'm not the one who has feelings for someone else, and I'm not the one who has been feeling like this. I ain't got nothing to do with picking anyone, but okay, I guess it's my fault that you feel the way you do because I didn't pick you. He was like, it was just bad timing for me. Yeah, you didn't pick me, but how could you? It's not all your fault. And I said, exactly. How could I when I've been with him longer than I knew you? But I was like, but it don't even matter because this wasn't about him. It was about you and how you was feeling. And you really just sat and tried to turn it on me as if my feelings got in the way, or, you know, like, you really just tried to do that. So he was like, why you gotta laugh? Because I did put the laughing emoji. He was like, why you gotta laugh at me? Like, I want to be telling you this, but it's okay. It's okay. We may not cut the same, but I never lied to you about loving you. So IDK, I ain't done with you, but I feel like you done with me. Okay, I guess I had to be alone since I cut like I guess I gotta be alone since I cut like a little. So I said, I laugh because I find it funny how you just flip the whole thing on me. Like, I put a gun to your head and said, hey, Sneaky Link, leave DELULU. Or, hey, Sneaky Link, still have feelings for DELULU, even though you dating, or whatever you want to call it. Or even, I was like, even though you're dating or talking to, or whatever you want to call it, me. Like, no sir, that's not it, and that's not the case. And I only asked if we were done because I obviously don't truly know how you feel. So you could be hiding that you don't want to be with me no more, and that's fine. But I never said you was cut like a bitch. I said we cut different. And another thing, I'm just confused right now. You said rush, but we wasn't just rushing a week ago when you wanted me to stay with you. So I'm just kind of confused on why all of this is coming up now. And I honestly not even gonna cap, I really want my stuff like now, because I feel like DELULU is at your shit and you don't want me to go over there, but my stuff is in your house. So if anything take missing or get destroyed, I already know who did it, and it's most likely gonna be up. Like, but when he said rushed, like he feel like we rushed into it, we wasn't even in a relationship. We just started doing relationship things. But my thing was this: was it rushed when you sent me that voice message of you, oh, I always thought it, you know, I always wanted you, you know, like, was it rushed then when you sent that voice message? Now all of a sudden it's rushed. That's why I said niggas just be lying, bro. Like, you had that over there, just say that, like. And he was like, nobody at my crib, Michaela, I swear to God, your stuff is safe. I wasn't even at the crib yesterday or Sunday night, but I'm sorry. I'm not saying I don't want to be with you. I just think we should just wait a little. I'm like, honestly, I don't care no more, to be honest. You don't want to be with me or not, it is what it is. I just wish you would have said that a little earlier. Because you're wasting my time. Like, I could have been actually, like, with somebody else, like, because I'm not gonna lie, baby. When I announced that I was single, even after me and him was still heavily talking, me and Sneaky Link were heavily talking, niggas was still on my body. You feel me? Niggas was still on my body, like, heavy as hell. So after all that had happened, you know, I gotta pull back up the receipts. After me and him had got into it, okay, after me and him had got into it, and this was around Christmas, and I had ended up, my stomach was hurting one of these days. Like, it was hurting bad. It was like, it wasn't no cramping hurting. It was like a weird hurt. Like I was like kind of like sick a little bit. So I had I want to say I had texted him. I texted Sneaky Link and I was like, yeah, I think I'm gonna have to take a test. And he's like, good luck. And I'm like, it's not that kind of test. And he was like, a pregnancy test? And I was like, yeah. He was like, I thought you said. And I'm like, no. I said I haven't been on it. Like, I missed it by like a couple of days before I end up getting it. So he was just like, okay, well, let me know when you take it. Like, let me know what the news is. So I'm like, okay, cool. So before I take the test, okay, so I'm just go off of what I remember. Okay, so after me and him was getting into it over text messages and stuff, when I finally realized, like, okay, this nigga playing games. He got DELULU back at his house. He fucking on DELULU again. I'm over this shit. So, and then on top of that, I had a little pregnancy scare. I had to do my big one. That had to be messy, and that had to be childish and petty. And I texted her, and I was like, I basically did the same thing she did when she first texted me about Sneaky Link. Since you and Sneaky Link back following each other, you can have his ass. I'm done. Well, I did. I pulled a you on you. I just did what you did. I said, tell Sneaky Link to tell you the tea. Better yet, I'll tell you. We pregnant, bitch. Merry Christmas. Why the fuck does bitch text me back and say, "Oh, bye. Didn't you just have a period? Find your life." He's pillow talking. And this is exactly how I know they were fucking around with each other, because that was her first response. And I was like, oops, he lied. To my girl, go find you something to do. You miserable, better be mad. He dubbed your ass. No, baby, he didn't dub me. And he didn't dub me at all. He just wasn't keeping it real. He was being a lame ass nigga. You feel me? But he never dubbed me. He never dubbed me how I dubbed him. Okay, the first time. So I was like, meet me at Sneaky Lane house, ho. He told me something. I was just there and I still got my key. Okay, come back. I'm not worried about you. Take your L and go about your life. What do you mean take a L, bitch? I'm not taking no L. Bitch. Even if I was pregnant at the time, I ain't even going abort mission. Abort. No, oh, I would say I would have. Nah, because that's spiteful. I would have aborted mission, because bitch, I ain't got time to be dealing with you nor him, and I'm finna book a baby in this world. Fuck y'all. Fuck both of y'all, actually. So she was like, you too pressed about Sneaky Lane. It's not that serious. I'm like, bitch, you lost. I'm pregnant. See, this how you know. This how you know, like, I was young, okay? She's talking about, I ain't lose shit. He didn't want you or that baby. He just told me. Definitely not what he was telling me. And I was telling him that I might be pregnant. Go ahead, take a test. That's exactly what he said. Let me know. And he did, like low-key, he did tell me, he was like, I'm honestly not ready. I don't think we're both ready. And I agree, we're not ready. But if I was, my mindset, then I ain't gonna lie, I would have kept it, because I already been through a situation like that. You think I'm gonna put my baby through that again? No. So yes, I would have kept it. But looking back now, hell no, I wouldn't have kept that. I'm sorry. Hell no. So that just goes to show you, like, my mindset then is not the same mindset now. So he was like, she was like, so go back to your army, nigga, and keep it coming with the threats. Y'all will be locked up. You don't scare shit, and you can't be mad. He in love with me, shawty. He's not in love with you. He just said he still has feelings for you. I mean, I don't give a fuck. I'm not finna do this. I'm not finna co-sign none of that shit. This is what she's saying. So, hey, if you feel like he love you, then I guess he love you, bitch. I don't know. Even your army nigga left your ass. That's where you wrong at, bitch. Nobody left me, bitch. I'm the leaver. I leave these niggas. You feel me? Like, nobody leaves me. I leave them. The fuck are you talking about? That's the difference between me and you. You literally let every nigga leave your ass. You let the nigga that you was fucking with on top of the army nigga that you was fucking with leave you. Then when the army nigga bought you a car, you let him leave you, and he took back your car. Then you let the nigga that shot you leave you. And you let Sneaky Lane leave you. Like, that's why she need to talk what she know. Like, that's why people should just shut up, because they don't know shit. So then this girl, after she literally sitting out, if she feels like she's clowning, this girl literally, hold on, I'm just gonna do like this. She literally starts calling me, and it was like obsessively calling me, like back to back. So she was like, I'll be back Saturday. I got my key, so it's up. I said time. I'm not doing that back and forth shit. Time. She said, like I said, it's up for you and Sneaky Lane both. Cool. That's what I said. Cool. She's talking about, I'm finna call Sneaky Lane's mom now. And then she's gonna kiss her face. Okay, that ain't got nothing to do with me. The fuck? It don't. So get the call on her. She's talking about, I got you screaming on the phone though. You going out bad. Okay, pause. when she was calling me back to back, one of those phone calls I did finally answer. And let me tell you why I answered, because I was in front of Sneaky Link the whole time.
I'm not gonna tell you that shit no fucking more, bro. The fuck? Cause my mom didn't do shit. My mom always there.
Literally put the phone on Instagram, put it on speakerphone, and like I said, her mom and her were literally dead ass over talking to each other. I couldn't even hear what the fuck they both were saying. All I was like, bitch, you're mad, and since you're so mad, I'm over here with Sneaky Link right now. Pull up right now. Pull up right now. That's all I said. Pull up, pull up, pull up. So if that's mad, then I guess, bitch, I was mad. I was mad as fuck, actually. In reality, I really wasn't mad. I just needed it. Like, what are you talking about? So what? If somebody over talking to me and I'm trying to get a few words out and I can't talk, of course I'm a fucking yell. The fuck, bitch? Are you dumb? Anyways, so she was like, I said, so I'm funny as hell. She's talking about, since you there, how my pussy tastes. And one thing I know about it, he came to me like 3 times while I was there, and I was actually fertile. So this bitch got to sending me her motherfucking weird, because even when I did text her and I was like, ta-da, we's pregnant, I never sent her a period chart. I didn't feel like I needed to, because that's too far. That's too much. Like, why would I want another bitch clocking my coochie? Like, oh, like, you're doing too much now. Like, and now, and talking about she was fertile, like, talking about jokes on who? Oh, okay, he just asked me to move back last night. And he might have, like, okay, she sent a little screenshot of their messages, but my thing is this: he might have said that, but he was still hitting my line. And I'm not gonna say, oh, like, I'm not just gonna be one-sided about it. I just feel like he was basically playing both sides. He was basically telling her what she wanted to hear. He was basically telling me what I wanted to hear. And when I peeped that, because now I'm not just peeping it now, but when I was peeping it in the moment, I couldn't even be so upset with her. I could be more upset with him, because it's just like, damn, nigga, like, what are you really doing? Like, why are you doing this? Like, are you doing this because of what happened back in 2019? Like, if you're doing that, let me know, and I swear to God, bro, I will end this shit now. You ain't gotta hear a word from me. We ain't gotta ever talk. We ain't gotta ever speak. If you wanted to get your get back off me, baby, you got it. But I'm done. So I'm not gonna say like everything is like, I'm not gonna strictly just blame everything on her, because again, like, had he wouldn't have been sitting up here pillow talking, she wouldn't have known none of this stuff. Like, you feel me? Not saying like some of this stuff is true. It's not. Like, she's just talking. But again, like, this is just a pillow talking. Like, again, he's telling her stuff she wants to hear. He's telling me stuff I want to hear. So let's get back to this message. So then, after she sends me a screenshot of him and her messages, after she just literally just sent me a screenshot of her period tracker, whatever the case is, she then goes and say, now get your ugly get your ugly chumma ass on. I'll be back tomorrow with my key. Now do something. And I make sure you had that kid in jail. Should have left me the fuck alone. I'm like, bitch, do what you gotta do. She talking about something. Who lies about a kid? A miserable bitch. Okay, bye now. Because again, I'm not lying. I literally can sit and show y'all messages where I telling him, damn, my stomach kind of like, it feels funny. And I'm like, I might have to take a test. He's dead there telling me, go ahead and take a test. Not one time in those messages say he don't want it, bitch, aborted. He ain't saying none of that shit. Even when we was on the phone and I'm in his face telling him like, might be, he like, okay. He's telling me like, I don't think we both ready. Like, and we wasn't. Like, that's how I'm saying. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and, you know, but whatever. So then that's when she was like, yeah, that's what I thought, ho. Make sure you go get some energy when I touch down, ugly ass hoe. And I'm like, I'm pregnant. Who are you talking to? So she talking about, you still ugly, baby finna be uglier. And she was like, I bet Sneaky Link will be back, just like he did this time. That's why you was so mad and your feelings back. Now, I was not, well, yes, I was in my feelings because, again, I literally just got out of a 3-year relationship. Now, I'm not saying it was right for me to jump in another relationship because I did not, we technically speaking wasn't dating. We were just talking heavily, you feel me? And if a nigga is doing something in the beginning of the talking stage and, like, I don't know how to explain it, like, I just was expecting, like, if we gonna be on the phone and fall asleep on the phone and text and do all that all through the day, I just expected that. So when the days that he wasn't doing it and I'm peeping and I'm putting 2 and 2 together and it's not equaling up to 4 and it's not making sense, then I have a problem. I wasn't technically speaking in my feelings, but I was just kind of in my feelings because I knew something was up. So that's what it was. Nobody wasn't in their feelings like how she's saying it. You feel me? So I'm like, you mad? I'm like, you mad? Only ugly hoes sit and call the next female ugly when you know I'm not ugly. And I'm like, I'm with him now, love. Like, what are you talking about? She's talking about, girl, bye. Sneaky Link said you used to want to be my friend. Hold up. Part 1. I didn't say I wanted to be her friend. I said that would be cool. We all can link, smoke. Shit, if it do come into a friendship, then it do. But damn, bitch, you need to humble yourself. So then that's when I'm like, I'm just, cause like I said, she was typing, and I'm responding, but I'm not responding like that. So when I was responding a little bit late. So I was like, cause I'm his baby mother. She was like, watch me move back. I'm like, ew, lies, like, with the key. I'm like, move back and be homeless. And she was like, and you won't be able to come back. And I'm like, you know, I'm sending you, but like, it was just like, kind of like, I wasn't like, you could tell she had time. I didn't have time. I was doing something in between time. So she was like I said, I'll be back with my key. Now I try to do something, ho. And I'm like, trust. Oh, trust, I will, baby. She said, who cares because you with him? He was just in this. You had to lie about a kid to even make him consider fucking with you again. Sad. No, I didn't. And like I said, pillow talking. Here goes the pillow talking. And it's not even pillow talking. He's telling her what she wants to hear, and she's eating it up. Because it sounds good to her. So she's loving it. And the whole time, this ain't that what's going on over here. Like, use your noggin. She sent me a screenshot of their messages. He's capping because everything that he said in this screenshot is capped. That's a lie. Like, nigga, you did. I was. And I told you. So I was like, stop texting me and my baby daddy. You trying to fucking beast. Damn, bitch. I'm gonna get my fucking butt off. You fucking up the mood. And the baby he don't even want. Okay, cool. Okay. I'm like, that's what he tells you. Again, like, that's what he tells you. Like, niggas are niggas. They're gonna sit and they're gonna tell the next bitch whatever they want to hear. So she like, IDK, because if I'm pregnant, I'm gonna ruin him and you going down with him down by. So see you in court, eternity's thirsting. Not one time did you hear me say, I'm gonna beat your ass, bitch. Nothing, none of that. So I'm like, if you pregnant, that's on you, baby. That just goes to show what type of baby mother you would be. You would be one of those baby mothers. If your baby father don't fuck with you no more, don't want nothing to do with you, you're gonna make them let their life live in hell. So I will feel sorry for your baby daddy and for your baby bitch, because you just as miserable as fuck, and you will always be miserable, bitch. She sends another screenshot after I just told her, like, stop texting me. After I laughed at her in her face. Stop texting me. She sends another screenshot. But you was on your period. Now you pregnant. I hate liars, but see y'all in court. Because again, he's lying. He's telling her lies. So I'm like, I don't care about y'all. I wasn't on my period, and he needs to stop lying for real. Like, he dead ass needs to stop lying. Tell myself, make sure you at the crib today because I'm pushing up. Got something for both of y'all ass. I'm always there. What are you talking about? I'm like, this is a whole threat. Thank you, Pooh. I'll make sure I will be there. Interrupting me and my baby's sleep. Stop it now. Literally, I'm telling her to stop texting me. You're interrupting me and my baby daddy's sleep. Bitch, stop texting me. She said, if y'all sleep, what you mean? Make sure you there. Ain't you there already? Like, why are you worried about it? Like, how you know I'm not there? I'm just like, stop texting me. You interrupting me and my baby sleep. The fuck? I never said I wasn't at his house. I just said, stop texting me. She said, and me pushing up ain't a threat since I own a key. No, what's the threat is... Okay, so what I was saying was it might not be a threat, but in a way I could still take it to the police too as well, because you got to think about it. All the text messages, all the phone calls back to back from different numbers, not just me. You're not just DELULU calling me, but you're also calling Sneaky Link as well from different numbers, from your number, threatening him, all this type of stuff, like harassing him. That's harassment at this point. So again, if you want to say we threaten you and you're trying to build a case on us, we can also turn around and build a case on you for harassment. So if I'm dumb or I don't know what I'm talking about, then I think since this is your major, you should probably like go back, double back, maybe do another class or two and see about that, because I know what I'm talking about. Nice try though. Please take your dumb ass back to school. This is my major. Well, if you know your major so much, why haven't you finished school yet? Why did you have to repeat it twice? Like what's the hold up, baby? It's crime out here. We need lawyers, bitch. Get it together. Kids need homes to be staying in, bitch. Criminal justice, criminal whatever the fuck you is. Get to it, bitch. It's taking you 5, 6, 7 years now. You be worried about me, but you need to be worried about you. That's the thing. So then that's when I'm like, you be worried about the wrong thing. Like, you really be worried about the wrong thing. Nah, because you slow and laugh my ass off. It don't even make sense. I'm like, what? You sound dumb, ho. Like, then she gonna call me illiterate ass ho. Like, your major ain't teaching you right. She was like, if I own a key, I still can come there. You right, you can, but if I whoop your ass and I take that key, then what? So she was like, do you own one? I know my rights. Why is you worried about what I own? Even if I didn't have a key to this man's place, I have another place I can go back home to. I don't have to stay with him. I wasn't even staying with him. I was just back and forth. You feel me? Like, again. Oh, I said, let me fix your teeth, because that's my major. Like, let me fix your teeth for a bit. Let me take them bracelets off. Let me get you straight, mama. She told me I'm like, LOL, no you don't. You don't. And she was like, but I still got my key and I get mail there. You thought receive mail. Go look at the law. I know. But again, like, I know the law, but I'm not stupid. You feel me? Like, I'm just texting just to text, like, because you won't stop texting me. But I know the law. I know that she has every right to come back in there, especially if she receives mail. But my thing is, if you moved all your stuff out, do you technically still live there after 30 days? Even if the 30 days didn't even pass, you been move your stuff out. So technically speaking, you don't stay there. You just have a key, and it's called trespassing at this point. And you didn't receive any mail because you got a mail change. I got a notification through my Gmail saying it was a mail change. I'll get into all that later. I'm like, no, you don't, dummy. Now let me and my baby sleep. I just keep telling her, like, let me and my baby sleep in peace. Damn, she's like, you're the dummy. I'm like, okay, boo. So again, these are just more messages, more of her trying to talk shit to me, and I'm not going for none of that. I don't care who you is. I'm still gonna talk my shit back. You ain't checking nobody in. That's just that. So she's like, well, oh, what you know how to do besides fuck? Ain't in school for a damn thing. So take that shit out your bio. I don't care about a threat to your. I don't care about a threat to a friend. Gun shit being turned in. Okay. That's what I be saying. Like, she be worried about the wrong thing. Why are you on my Instagram worried about what's in my bio? At the time you speaking, she was speaking on something, and I was dead ass in school for. Little do she know, I was dead ass in school for. I don't need to show no proof of that, because for what? Like, who? What do I need to prove that to you for? The fuck? So, again, and that's how you know she don't know me, cause fucking, yeah. She was eating up a lot of shit he was telling her, cause fucking, you don't know me, baby, for real. So I was like, you worried about the wrong thing, sweetheart. It's sad. You are delusional and it shows. You sick bitch. Because that's exactly what she was being, a sick-ass, miserable bitch. My soul, she was. So she was like, sending a picture of a gun is definitely a threat. You fucked with a loser and went crazy about it. So did you. And I didn't go crazy. You ain't seen me crash out about a nigga yet. So that ain't nothing. Anyways, I was like, did I send that? Because she was talking about, I didn't send that, baby. And if I did, I don't give a fuck, okay? I don't give a fizz naive for real. She's talking about some nigga don't even got a job. Again, that ain't got shit to do with me, baby. She was like, but she mentioned you. Basically, she was talking about my best friend. I'm like, LOL, never mentioned you. I don't even know what I was talking about. That's how you know I was so late responding back. I'm like, never mentioned you. Like, what? A detective already watching your page. I'm like, huh? She said, fuck with Kayla. It's I'm like, you're crazy. You're crazy. She's talking about, let me find the proof since you think it's a joke. I legit didn't think it was a joke. I just legit didn't know what the fuck she was talking about for real. Because I was like, I have no idea what you were talking about. But then I kind of, okay, when she kept saying gun, when she kept saying, I'm like, what? So then that's when my best friend finally told me. She's like, oh yeah, I sent her a picture of a, and I'm like, you're crazy. You're just as crazy as me. And she was like, you know, but I could not understand of the life of me why she kept saying that. So I'm just like, yeah, this girl is crazy. Like, what is she talking about? Is she on crack? Did she take her meds today? Because she was, so some like at Sneaky Lane, he went to court with me for some ish like that. And I'm like, if it ain't come from me, I said, it ain't come from me. And she said, you definitely going to jail. You definitely going to jail. I ain't say shit. I ain't going nowhere. And motherfucker ain't finna put me in nowhere. It's that shit happened in 2020, bitch. It's 2024. Jail where? Anywho, she talking about some, your name is mentioned. All this shit was cause of you. No, honey, let's be for real. None of this would have never happened had you never would have went snooping into somebody else's business. If your best friend at the time told you, don't worry about who she messed with, who she talked to, don't worry about what's on her Instagram, why are you going so hard to figure out what's on my Instagram, who I talk to, who I fuck, what's going on? Like, why? If he not worried about it, why are you worried about it? I get you trying to look out for his best intentions, but you did it wrong. You did it hella wrong, because in the process you was trying to fuck on a nigga that you didn't know. So how was your intentions in any way good? So yeah, so it's like so none of this was not caused, well, yeah, I did play a part in it, but again, like, you shouldn't have been in nobody else's business. You should have been worried about your two mans and your two relationships, trying to figure out where you gonna stay, how you gonna get a car, how you gonna get a license, how you gonna do all that. That's what you should have been worried about. So anyways, so I said, so again, goodbye, see you later. She told me something, you'll see when you get done papers. Then she sent a screenshot of my best friend to her. She was like, what is this? Okay, you going to jail, ho. Let's see what baby you do have. And then she gonna say, Sneaky Lee got jumped before and he will get jumped again. I seen it with my 2 eyes and the police didn't do shit. How you talking about a man that you was just fucking on? Like, if you seen him get jumped, the same, let me just go ahead and put this out here. The same people that jumped him and he held his own in, it's the same people who put 2 titties on your forehead. Remember that. You tried to jump in for your mans at the time, sneaky link at the time, and got knotted the fuck up and went walk around with 2 titties on the top of your forehead. Shut the fuck up, bitch. He got jumped, bitch. You got jumped. Like, what? And I was like, what time are you coming? She told me, I hope you got buy money. If you there already, stay there, dumbass hoe. I put the laughing emoji. She said, yeah, because you know you dumb. I'm like, ho, you said Saturday. It's Sunday. The fuck? She talking about something. You can't even stay the night. Your mama so strict on you. Like, you're older than me. How would I know how your ex blaming something on you, but Sneaky Link care about you. He wouldn't be telling your business. Again, that's why it goes to say pillow talking. The same way he was quick to tell my business was the same way he was quick to tell her business to me. The same way she got shot in her shoulder. The same way she stole from her ex-nigga. And the same way he came and that motherfucker up so she can have a bullet wound in her arm. It's the same way. Like, the same way he told you my business is the same way he told me yours. So sorry, love, but it's not really doing anything. Like, you're not really doing anything for real. Like, he's not doing anything, you're not doing anything, I'm not doing anything. So what? Anyways, so I want to say, after she said that, I honestly didn't really have anything else to say, but I want to say I probably said what I just said. The same way he's telling me your business, I did, because I wouldn't say that for no reason. But I responded back and I was like, the same way he sat and was able to tell you my business, the same way I'm able to sit and tell you your business. So we're both not winning. We're both looking dumb. We're both looking stupid. So now what? But that's literally part 2. I know I probably did a lot of rambling in this part because I was trying to remember. Like, it was a lot for me to remember. That was part 2. Stay tuned for part 3 because this might be like a 5-6 part. It ain't gonna be 10. It's gonna be like maybe like 5-6 parts. See y'all in the next video. Bye, YouTube. I'm out.